Number two on that extra review sheet, Maria bought a laptop computer for $850. The value of the computer depreciates about 25% each year. After 3 years, she decides to sell it to her younger brother. What is a fair price for the computer? So the very first thing I see the word depreciates, that means decreases. And it's telling me that it's decreasing by 1% every year. That should light up in my head and say, you know what, this is an exponential function because there's a decrease and by 1% each year. So I write my formula, and I know that A is the initial amount. So I go back, and my initial amount, it started with $850. So 850 is my A. My B, remember I always start with 100%. So I'm going to do it here on the side. And going back to the problem, it says that it depreciates, which means decreases 25% each year. So that means I'm going to have to subtract the 25%. That gives me 75%. And now I have to convert it to decimal. So I move it back or to the left twice to make it a decimal. So my B would be 0.75 or 75 hundredths. And it says here years. It's always the X is the time unit is 3 years. So after 3 years, what would it look like? So you would plug all that into the calculator to figure out how much it would give you. So exactly as it is here, I'm going to type it here. Remember that this is the key to give you the exponent. And the exponent is outside the parentheses. And I'm sorry about the video quality, it does not want to focus. And 3. Try that again. Okay, there it is. Okay? And then this would be the value that you get, 358 with 59 cents if you round. So a fair price for the computer when she wants to sell it to her brother would be somewhere around here. So maybe 350 if you want like a nice round number. That could be your answer.